guys, and welcome back to another video. And of course, I know what you're thinking. Where's the vlog you were talking about? Well, the vlog was supposed to be out today, but I'm still editing it, still doing a few finishing touches on it, and it'll be up next weekend. And yeah, so what's the story? What's the story series? I just said I'd continue with it since I just said it was my idea, and I always say what's the story a lot in any way, because it's such an Irish term, but I say what's the story because SH is in my name, obviously. I kind of put my own twist on it, and most Kerry people say what's the story that way. So what's the story today is teenage nightclubs, and I've seen a few Irish YouTubers actually doing this. And to be honest, I've never been to a teenage disco. I've DJ'd at teenage discos, but I've never ever actually danced at one, drank at one, had food at one, had sweets at one. All I know is that they were handing out sweets, because basically that was me doing teenage discos at my community hall in my area. So it was actually good. But to be honest, how have they changed? How have they actually changed? Well, for once, at that time when I was DJing, I saw young guys actually dancing, which was a good thing. And some of them actually did dance with girls. Others kind of just went out the side and like minding their own business, chilling, being cool dudes, and you know, being all charming and whatever, and they wanted girls to come over to them just to, you know, reel them in and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh Lord Jesus, God help them. But then on the other hand, the girls were just like, oh, I put on makeup, don't impress this guy, and I'm gonna see what he come over to me, and then if he comes over and dances with me, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And like, that's basically what the Irish girls are like. And then putting on the tan and the makeup, and I'm just like, there's me over in the corner, DJing, pale face, probably put a tiny bit of makeup on me, but not too much, because I wasn't that type of girl, people. I wasn't that type of girl. I was dancing behind my DJ booth, enjoying my music and enjoying the atmosphere that it was. So I play almost everything. I never played EDM all that time. I never played EDM or anything like that. It was like EDM was here and there, a bit of a Martin Garrix. I play everything with, like, I play almost every song with lyrics in it. Nightclubs, teenage discos today are all just boom, 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 and all on a playlist. Which is fair to be true. I saw a guy not too long ago at my college sports week, and he did an absolutely amazing job. And he did do a set playlist, but I'd rather see a guy doing a set playlist, having a good time, dancing behind the DJ booth, enjoying what he's actually doing, instead of just, oh, I'm all in it for the money. That's it. There's no skill involved, nothing. He literally just has a playlist set on Tractor or a virtual DJ, and literally has them all like set up, and they're all like, each song is cut not at the very end, people. He mostly didn't play the whole entire songs, which is what I hate now. I play each song until I play the whole entire song until they actually fade out, and then go into the next song. That's just me without a playlist, using my noggin. That's basically what I do. Yes, I'm self-employed as a DJ. I don't do it as often now, but I try to do it whenever I can, and trying to get new gear and things like that. But I don't know when I'm going to go back to it, but I will go back to it eventually. I'm just on and off it between YouTube and DJing, and that's where I'm going with it. But teenage discos, yes, are absolutely changed, because they're all EDM, boom, 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 no lyrics whatsoever. I've seen literally teenagers drunk out of their heads, and they're dancing to this type of music. What is going on with the world? Like, seriously, there's having 1 or 2 drinks. Like, I do this at concerts. I do 1 or 2 drinks tops before I go to concerts now, because honestly, I've been to concerts and I've drank a lot and I don't remember them. And I want to go to concerts that I paid for to remember them. Remember everything about the concert. If I have a few drinks on me, a few pints on me, and I'm drunk, it's not going to be pretty. And I think it should be this exact same way in teenage discos. I know there's adults at them as well, like, so they're like teenage discos, like, because I couldn't drink at the time, so I had Coke. But most people actually still sneak drink in. They do pre-drinks before that. I've seen young fellas, I don't know where they came out of. I think it was an event at a hotel that I went to, and I seen these teenagers literally just running around the fields, drunk, like, and they had drink inside in their car. Fine, sneaking into the hotel. You're obviously going to get caught, but that's Ireland these days for you. That's what they do. They pre-drink, they bring drink in, and they try to sneak it in the back way. They're gonna get caught, some don't and some do. That's Ireland for you, folks. That's Ireland for you. And sometimes, I don't know if they do this at teenage discos now, but back then I know they did pre-drinks. I don't think we had like supervisors who were our parents or our adults, like, actually minding us, so they were keeping an eye on the drink when I was DJing there, and sometimes people just came in drunk before that, but they were still let in, so that's what they do. It's your decision, it's your confirmation, but I started drinking until I was 18. That was my confirmation age, to drink until I was 18. It's just a religious thing. I'm not that religious anymore, but most people, they just don't bother with the whole confirmation thing, and they say, oh, I'm going to drink whenever I want. I'm going to drink when I'm 16, I'm going to drink when I'm 15, I'm going to drink when I'm 17. And then when they're 18, they're just they're legally there, so. But sure. That's teenagers nowadays, like, you know, so. But in some sense, they are still the same. The music has changed, though. It just depends on the DJ, right? But me, I'm just totally different when it comes to music. I just play with my head. I don't have a playlist, as I said before, and I just go with it. And I literally just, this is the only thing, this is what I do when I'm DJing. I literally just, like, people used to say to me when I used to play their favourite song, you're reading my mind right now, all the songs that I was playing. So I was just like, I'm literally reading the crowd, literally. Like, so it kind of made sense. I didn't have a superpower. This was just my thing that I used to always do. And it worked. And I did a few teenage discos here and there, but of course, this is what I used to always get when I went out as well, when you shift my friend. I seen it at teenage discos too. It's just a way of a guy saying to a girl, will you kiss my friend? Guys didn't have the courage to go up to a girl and say, can I kiss you? Only the brave ones. I'm not saying all guys are I'm not saying all Irish guys are like this, but most of them are. And most of them are the bravest, like, and they'll actually go up to a girl and say, oh, can I kiss you, can I hug you, or can you shift my friend? So they'll ask for their friends, because their friends are afraid to actually go up to a girl and ask, because they're afraid of getting rejection. Which I completely understand, but why? I used to get it a lot, right? So I used to say yes to it because I was like, oh, he's cute. And I just do it because I felt sorry for him, and I was like, yeah, sure. Like, I never just thought about it, just like, yeah, sure, whatever. This is me going out, like, this is me just going out to normal nightclubs in Tralee. When there's absolutely, in my area now where I live, there's a community hall where you do teenage discos now. I don't go to that community hall now anymore, but in Tralee there is zero, and I mean zero, nightclubs. It's all about Killarney, Dingle, like Clorglen, Carsavine, and like literally I'm just like, where has Tralee gone with its things? It's only pub nightclubs now, and most teenagers can't go into pubs. Like, sometimes if they can, but like if they want to go at a certain time, this pub nightclub, they can't go in late, and they have to have ID or whatever, and sometimes they get in, sometimes they won't. It really depends on it, you know. So, and they might be lucky if they just stay in the pub. So that's basically what mostly Tralee is like now, which is kind of sad, to be fair. But Fabric wasn't working. Horns nightclub was the absolute jam, and literally people just bringing in drugs and the music was great in Horns. It's just they just couldn't afford it, and they were in competition with Fabric, and then with the Grand opening up in the hotel as well. And I was just like, well, Fabric was Quarters at the time, Quarters, and then turned into Fabric, and then literally it was fine after a while. It was actually a cool place, and they were doing fairly well with it, but they were turning it into a Cork City type of nightclub, and literally just bringing in guests, which was fine. Horns brought in the guests, like Bass Hunter, while Quarters, which is Fabric at the time, which was Fabric after that, literally just brought in like guests, random guests, Irish guests, which is fine. Well, they're not really local, are they? They're just Irish, but they weren't bad. But I'm just like, if they play songs with lyrics in them that are remixed, I will dance to it. If they literally play music which is EDM and literally electronic dance music, which is fine, I've no shame on electronic dance music. There's some of them I just can't dance to. I want music I can actually dance to, people. I just don't. I have a connection with a song that has lyrics in it, has a deeper meaning to it, that has a personality, that has like a catchy type of feel to it with lyrics in it, has a story in it. EDM to me, it's just like there's just drunk people just going like, or else just pretending to dance, just like. That's nothing like. And they're not even dancing to the beat, that's the only thing. They're literally dancing to nothing because they're absolutely drunk out of their heads. They don't even know what they're dancing to. Like, that's teenagers nowadays. That's our generation right now. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? No offense to EDM, I do love it, like, and there's some people out there who actually are killing it. Like John Gibbons is actually doing really good. Martin Garrix is doing really good. Like Skrillex is still really good with his stuff. That's because they have lyrics in their EDM tracks. While there's some people just out there just mixing up their own little beats, and that's fine, but there's no lyrics to them whatsoever. I've never heard any Irish DJ sing, like any Irish local DJ sing with their track. Only Maniac 2000, which was from an Irish DJ. It's a maniac, no. And she dancing like she never danced before. Literally, that song, right? And he sang that song and DJ'd for it as well. And he made that. Same with Bass Hunter. Made his songs, sang with them. Why can't we just get more of that? Why can't we just get more of that? Avicii, I know, God rest his soul, but he did the exact same thing. Why can't we just have creative DJs who do this? DJ Khaled is the exact same, but he doesn't do EDM, but he does his own music. But music can go in many different directions, and fair play, no offense, I'm not hating EDM, it's just some of them I just do not like. It really depends on the song and where I am at the time, and I just prefer going to a small little pub, listening to like tracks that are absolutely old and new with lyrics with them, and if they remix them and stuff like that. And Hennessy's is the place I go to, and that's the pub I go to. The Grand is good too. It has a big dance floor, the Grand Hotel, and it has like a secret little dance floor and like a nightclub downstairs, which is fine, but they only open in the most oddest time. The Abbey is kind of like that as well, but it's on and off. But there you go, like, so they're the only places in Tralee that I would suggest. The Blasket is alright too. It's like a little pub as well, like just down the road from Hennessy's, and they have good music as well, but I just don't go in there that often anymore. I just don't like going in there as much. I prefer Hennessy's. It's kind of I could just kind of prefer it, like, and it's not as crowded. So, which I've never been out to Killarney. I heard that Killarney is supposed to be very, very good, but I have not went out to Killarney yet and had a night out there. Maybe soon, you never know. The night is still young. So that's the story. And if you guys want to see more content like this, if you want me to do more Watch the Story series, then let me know in the comments below. And smash that like button. Don't forget to turn on them post notifications. And click that subscribe button right there so you don't miss any of my videos every weekend. And I shall see you guys for another video. Bye!